Hello, everyone. This is Melody. I'm here to talk to you about love and relationships. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I hope everything is going well for you, and the week is going well. It's been fine for me so far. Hopefully, it will continue to be fine. And I just this week and all the way into February. February is the love, it's the love month, and we're going to do a lot of activities for the love month. And to, we're going to, so if you have any ideas, some of the things, romance, love, we're going to talk a lot about love in February. You're welcome, 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 and to join me. And thank you for those that have already joined me. As we wait for other people to join us, we are going to play some games and stuff like that over the month of February. And I hope you will. Uh, Nelta says love month. Wow. Hi, Nelta. Yeah, we're going. So February is our favorite month, right? Red, love, romance, the, and it doesn't matter whether you're in a relationship or not. You can still fall in love with yourself and you romance yourself. There's no reason why you shouldn't, because that's what I'm doing. Anyway, let's get to our topic. Our topic today is three conversations every couple should have. And I wanted to talk about this because it's important for couples to have interesting, good relationships. If you just coast through life, if you just, hi Olga, how are you? If you just do things that don't benefit you, like you don't talk about things that are in your heart, you will find life really, really sucks. And in my case, I struggled in my relationship with my husband because I had stopped expressing myself. Sorry, my mic was up there and I don't notice that. I had stopped expressing myself. I had stopped asking for what I needed. We just thought, it just does itself. We don't need to review it or anything. But even when you look at your careers, you do review them every year. You look at, I'm looking for a promotion, I am doing this, I want this training, I want this. That's the same way, that's the same approach you need to approach your relationship, that you're looking for. I was clearer actually when the mic was up. Oh, okay, that's very, very, very interesting. Uh, so when you look at what to talk about in your relationship, you need to think about sometimes you don't need to get too technical and complicated. You can just ask three questions. And the three conversations you should have is, how are you feeling about the relationship? So that you don't get surprised, right? When somebody just says, it's not working for me, or I don't love you anymore, or I don't care. And so don't get shocked, pay attention, ask the right questions. How is it working for you? Because, as you know, we sometimes in relationships fall into a pattern. And most of the patterns we fall into are unhealthy ones. Like maybe there's something that's bothering you. You probably explode and you go, "Ah!" But you don't really sit down to talk about it properly, to actually come to a resolution that both of you will benefit from. And so it's important to do work like that. It's important to look at what is going to benefit you, the two of you. So how are you feeling about the relationship right now? Do you feel like you made the right choice? Do you feel like maybe you didn't make the right choice? What makes you think you didn't make the right choice, or what makes you think you made the right choice? And the second question is, what should be stopped or what should cease? Again, it's to try and make sure you are maintaining your relationship. You're putting in new things. One of my dear friends, Dr. Jay, says that her husband, she loves Twitter Spaces.
a husband told her at the beginning of the year, or around their anniversary, that's when they do the review. So those are some of the times you can do it: around your anniversary, around each other's birthdays, maybe around on a date night or something like that. So her husband said, I love you very much. I know you love Twitter Spaces, but I think you need to spend less time there and spend more time with me. So some, because we always take up habits, and some habits can be beneficial and some habits are not beneficial. So you need to review, and you can only review that by talking to each other, by asking the other person, so what should we stop and what should we embrace? Sometimes you get into a habit. My sister Nota and I went into a wine drinking habit where we were drinking a glass of wine every day for months. Well, we were grieving. That's just fine, but still, after a while, you have to ask yourself, is this habit going to be beneficial for me? Or it could be having a dessert every night, ice cream, whatever it is. You ask yourself, wow, why are you doing this? And how is this benefiting you? And especially, how is that saving your relationship? And some habits would be ignoring each other, shouting at each other, calling each other names, all those other, or concealing, which is another topic on its own. And the last one is, what would you like to try? Because if you are not trying new things, your relationships becomes really dreary and boring, and you want to be able to try new things. What would you like to try? I would like to try to go and have a a gourmet dinner in some fancy restaurant, or I would like to try camping outside in the back garden. I'm giving you ideas here. I would like to try eating a uh, whatever it is that you've never had before, or I would like whatever it is you want to try, or I would like to try you maybe initiating sex. I, I remember once had my husband saying to me, you know, you never initiate sex, and I said, actually, I do. Oh, what would you like? Yes, Nelta, it's a very powerful. Someone says, great catching you live. I don't know your Facebook user. You're very welcome. Thank you for joining us. And what would you like to try? Yeah, so you are trying it. You're not saying this is what we're going to be doing. You might say even, I would like to start cooking if you're a husband who doesn't cook, or I want to try. What would you like to try? There's so many things you could try, so many different positions in sexual oh yeah, going back to my story where my husband said, our Facebook user is asking question and finding out what the other person likes to do, and have is great way to connecting with each other instead of assuming. Yes, asking the question, what would you rather do? What do you like to do, instead of just assuming they know. And then you get upset when they don't know because you never actually had the conversation. It's crazy some of the things we expect from each other, and it's crazy some of the assumptions we make, and then when you have the conversation, you realize you were worlds apart. What that person was thinking and what the other person was assuming, with not even in the same room, let alone the same world, different. Because the assumption you make is based on your fears, based on your experiences, based on your everything, which means it takes you away from the relationship. It puts you into a single person, an individual who doesn't have to consider other people. And so, yeah. So three conversations every couple should have is how are you feeling about the relationship? What would you like to stop or cease? And what would you like to try? And try to work around that. Going back, I didn't finish my story about initiating sex, and my husband saying you never initiate sex. And actually, when we sat down and we started looking at it, I realized I actually never did. Not because I wasn't sexually attracted to him. It's just that I just took it for granted that it was a man thing. It was something a man was supposed to do. I know, right? It's insane, but those are some of the assumptions we make, that I just thought, oh, if he doesn't initiate, then I don't need to do it. And fortunately, it he told me earlier. So why we didn't spend all our marriage me waiting for him to initiate sex. And when I tell you some of the things that happened in my life, it's not because I want to share my private life. I'm just giving you examples so you can use the examples to make things better for yourselves. Yeah, it does work both ways, Facebook user. And Nelta, there's a lot of depth in those questions. Even asking yourself personally those questions when you are doing reviews of your life, your job, your career, your personal life, your even your spiritual life. Very, 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 very helpful. So thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you. And I will see you again, same time, on this channel, Heart Passion Institute, next Thursday. Bye for now. Mwah. Thank you so much. Men love it as much as women do. Yes, men love it as much as women do when we initiate. Yeah. Thank you so much for your being here with me. Oh.